I honor and respect the Abenaki people on whose land I am streaming from. If you're on tribal land, I invite you to reach out and touch it with love. We receive God's grace for a moment while the day is fresh and still. Ours to choose how we will greet it, ours to make it what we will. Heart that lies for all before us, grace to guide us on our way. May prayer feed our actions, and our actions go on to feed this beautiful world. Welcome. Welcome, friends. Da pacem cordium, da pacem cordium, da pacem, da pacem, da pacem cordium, da pacem cordium, da pacem, da pacem, da pacem cordium. Da pacem cordium, da pacem, da pacem, da pacem cordium, da pacem cordium, da pacem, da pacem, da pacem cordium. Da pacem cordium, da pacem, da pacem, da pacem cordium, da pacem cordium, da pacem, da pacem. I believe in peace. This is my grandfather. He went into World War I as a clerk, and he came out as a clergyman. He was in Battle of the Somme. He got captured, marched to Poland. He spoke German. He had a very interesting time. At the end of his autobiography that my parents recently typed up for us, he writes this: sometimes the mildest of men went mad or saw red. The death of a special chum or a brother could raise all that was primitive in a man, and the lust to kill seemed inspirational. I have known the thrill of seeing fire directed onto a living target, not possible to miss, and the throb with excitement at the result, yet at the same result meant desolation to many German homes. I pray to God that no other war will ever make it possible for me to want to think that way again. No, the war disillusioned me in many ways. Nowadays, lying comfortably warm in a bed a decade later, I cannot imagine myself eating a meal unconcerned in the presence of unburied men who had died violent deaths. Nor could I sleep peacefully next to a dead man, knowing at any moment I too might be plunged into eternity. I have even coolly ransacked the pockets of the dead, hoping to find cigarettes. I wonder how I stuck it, for I am not naturally very brave or very hardy, but by the grace of God I came through all of that. I just accepted the situation as something which simply had to be endured. And that was all there was to be said about it. Yet the war made me a better man. I do not regret that I had been a soldier, but I sincerely hope there will be no future occasion for me to be in service in that way again. Two generations removed from the soldier. I believe in peace because it beats in my blood. My grandfather had a son called Cedric, my dad. My dad was born during World War II. My grandfather, Walter Harry, did not teach my father to fight. My father is a very gentle man, a healer, and perhaps the kindest person I know. My father and mother taught me to be an advocate for people and for peace. I always remember that I am 2 generations removed from the sniper and the officer. And yet, in my body, there is no war, no trauma of that violence, because my forefathers and my father handed down a legacy of peace. I affirm that the arc of the moral universe bends towards justice, and that the sacred mystery works through those who carry the mantle of peace. See it in your mind, make it real, world peace. See it in your mind, world peace. See it in your mind, make it real, world peace. See it in your mind, world peace. See it in your mind, make it real, world peace. See it in your mind, world peace. Know it in your heart, make it real, world peace. Know it in your heart, world peace. Feel it in your bones, make it real, world peace. Feel it in your bones, world peace. Feel it in your bones, make it real, world peace. Feel it in your bones, world peace. Share it in your breath, make it real, world peace. Feel it in your breath, world peace. Share it in your breath, make it real, world peace. Share it in your breath, world peace. See it in your mind, make it real, world peace. See it in your mind, world peace. See it in your mind, make it real, world peace. See it in your mind, world peace. See it in your mind, make it real, world peace. See it in your mind, world peace. I'm going to go into a time of silence now. But let me introduce it first. Peace Pilgrim said this. I'm going to talk a lot about Peace Pilgrim over the next few days. Here's what she said. In my work, I have chosen the positive approach. I never think of myself as protesting against something, but rather as witnessing for harmonious living. Those who witness for present solutions. So as we go into our silence and we hold a vision for peace, this doesn't mean turning a blind eye to all that which is wrong. No, you see all of it, but you doula and strengthen the emerging peace, wholeness and healing right there in the midst of all that is wrong. Or as I like to say, you go in to the most filthy, toxic bathwater and you find the baby. So we're going to have 3 minutes of dedicated time to hold peace. I invite you to drop the petition for peace and instead enter into a quietness in your own heart. As the deer longs for running streams, so I long, so I long, so I long for you. As the deer longs for running streams, so I long, so I long, so I long for you. Thirst my soul for you, the God who is my life. When shall I see, when shall I see the face of God? As the deer longs for running streams, so I long, so I long, so I long for you. Echoes meet as deep is calling unto deep. Over my head, oh you mighty waters, sweeping over me. As the deer longs for running streams, so I long, so I long, so I long for you. Continually the foe delight in taunting me. Where is your God? Where is your God? Where, oh where are you? As the deer longs for running streams, so I long, so I long, so I long for you. Defend me, God, send forth your light and your truth. They will lead me to your holy mountain, to your dwelling place. As the deer longs for running streams, so I long, so I long, so I long for you. Then shall I go unto the altar of my God, praising you, O my joy and gladness, I shall praise your name. As the deer longs for running streams, so I long, so I long, so I long for you. Peace Pilgrim said, only as we become more peaceful people will we live in a more peaceful world. The peace of the earth be with you, peace of the heavens too. Peace of the rivers be with you, peace of the oceans too. Peace falling over you, God's peace growing in you. Peace of the earth be with you, peace of the heavens too. Peace of the rivers be with you, peace of the oceans too. Deep peace falling over you, God's peace growing in you. Peace of the earth be with you, peace of the heavens too. Peace of the rivers be with you, peace of the oceans too. Deep peace falling over you. God's peace growing in you. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to leave you with this beautiful prayer, which is a song by Peter Mayer. Hands open to the day. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands joined as if to pray. Breathe in, breathe out. Arms reaching to the sky, then circling around, down to the earth. Eyes lifting to the light, to the light. Hands branches catching rain. Breathe in, breathe out. Then rising like a stalk of grain. Breathe in, breathe out. Arms reaching to the sky, then circling around, down to the earth. Eyes lifting to the light, to the light. Hands open to the day. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands joined as if to pray. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you'd like to write a blessing for peace into the chat, I will incorporate it into the intro tomorrow, which hopefully will be at 10:30 my time. Lord, make me a channel of your peace. Grant that I can see through my human pain and still feel loved. In the darkness, let light be found in there. I need light to find me here.